August 17th, 2020. That is the night I, Dan Blair, decided I would run for school committee. As I watched this meeting run until almost midnight, I knew we had to do better for our students, our teachers and staff, and our schools. This is the reason I run. My family has always called Newburyport home. My grandparents owned Eat and Drug on State Street, my uncle the city health inspector, my father the local eye doctor, and my mother a special education teacher who now serves on the Anna Jakes Aid Association. I grew up in Newburyport and went to the Bresnahan, the Knock, and the high school. I am one of the only candidates to have been born and raised in this community and proud to say I'm an alum of our public schools. It is because of my own experiences with our schools that I chose to raise my family here. With a second grader at the Bresnahan and a newborn, I'll be actively involved in the public schools for the next 18 plus years. So why me? I will bring a new perspective, unique background, and experience to the school committee that does not currently exist. With degrees in special education and sports management, I've spent my entire professional career working in higher education and can bring this experience working with educators, administration, contracts and budgets, as well as the areas of extracurricular activities and fundraising, both of which are vital to the complete student experience. In my position as Director of Athletics and Recreation at Northern Essex Community College, I have faced some of the same challenges our city faces and risen to meet them. I was part of the COVID planning to ensure continuing education of students since March of 2020 as the college quickly shifted to remote learning. Have been actively involved in plans for a safe return to campus and implemented a student-athlete COVID testing program where I even administer the tests. My COVID testing program continues today and has been a model for other schools that have followed suit. I also have hands-on experience administering COVID funding to make improvements to infrastructure, testing, and keeping students enrolled. This experience is important because over the next few years, Newburyport Public Schools will be eligible for several $millions to address the gaps caused by COVID. I understand what it takes to have student interest at the forefront while also listening to the concerns of parents. If elected, I'll ensure the city's schools prioritize accessibility for all students to be successful in our district, especially for those which disability services were disrupted. I will also set a goal to keep more students in the district, as this would lead to future cost savings if we do not have to pay for students leaving the district to get the services they need and utilize these funds elsewhere. In addition to focusing on the well-being of all students, I'll improve communication between schools, administration, and families, and look to enhance the transparency into the decision-making process and decisions. I care deeply about my children, this city, and the schools. Remember to vote Dan Blair 4th on the ballot on November 2nd.